Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Ooh, the Dawnguard hammer. Alright, we gotta go recruit our new buddies. Oh, it even has like a seal on the front. Wait, don't those hammers like... Is that a bad bear?
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Who's there?
Okay.
Ran off, I suppose.
No, I killed it. Hey, wild man.
Mind yourself. There's a vicious bear on the loose.
Are you sure?
Isran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with?
We're up against vampires.
Vampires? That might change things. Tell me more about what's going on.
We're not sure, but they have an Elder Scroll.
By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me.
Oh, this is not the bear. Why do we keep going back to Pine Peak Cavern? Isn't this like the 3rd time we've been here? Oh, 2 bears. Bye.
One less monster in the world.
Oh, look how it landed. Yay!
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume.
How'd you know?
If Isran is anything, he's stubborn. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
Okay, that was simple. And the other one was a Dwemer nerd, if I recall correctly. I can relate. Okay, where is... Oh, right, Markarth. Not Markarth. I like that now it's finally giving us, like, Dawnguard load screens. I guess as long as you have a Dawnguard quest active, it'll probably do that, right? That's gotta be how that system works. Did I killed the wolf with a bash. Okay. You're welcome, goat. It's a hell of a bash. Yes. Interesting. Hello.
Just one gyro. One, and I can get back to work. Where are they? You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Just look around, will you?
Isran asked me to find you.
Isran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me...
Vampires threaten all of Skyrim. We need your help.
Vampires? Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to?
No idea. Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting.
I like that I'm
I'm
conveniently
not
leaving
sure
out
what
the
they
fact
would
that I
do with
brought
one,
them the
but
Elder
in this
Scroll.
case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least one intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
No. Oh, I can persuade her.
Fine, fine. I can't afford to forget about this work, though. Some very interesting applications. Now, where is it I'm supposed to be going?
Dawnguard.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there. Farewell.
I wonder where her bag of gyros is. Is it actually like near the river? That would be kind of... Okay. You shouldn't be too quick to call someone crazy. Is there going to be an attack every time I come back here? I hope this quest doesn't break any more than it has. It's too early in and it's broken so many times. Well, 2 times. That's still too many. Especially for a game that's 10 years old. And getting an anniversary edition or whatever it's called. Actually, that should be coming out like in a, what, 2 weeks? A week from now? No, 2 weeks from now? Oh, look. You've built a gate. Oh, that's right. This place gets like more and more fortified as you progress through it. Okay.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard.
That's cool, actually.
I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way,
He looked at me like,
it's
"You
going to
hearing
be
this?"
us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you.
Who, me?
Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Oh, right.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. He takes some getting used to.
He sure does. It's still really cool. Not cool, but a shame how high textured and nicely modeled the Dawnguard stuff is versus like the base game. Huh, did you not notice the Elder Scroll?
This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
So what are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. It's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
What about you?
The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father.
Yes, we met
I'm
him.
guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What do you mean, lost himself?
He just became absorbed, obsessed. He was kind of sick, actually.
Not even the cool kind of
The
sick.
prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
You took a big risk coming here.
I did, but something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not
I can
wrong.
rip dragons apart with my voice. No, you're right. We just have to convince the others you're on our side.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Set your hatred aside and try to see the larger picture, Isran.
Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong.
Oh, you certainly look strong. You don't trust her, fine. Trust me, I believe her.
You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now, but if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
I like that you're in the
Thank
torture
you for your
room.
kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me.
Yeah, I did.
Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But, of course, neither of us can read it.
Who can?
Well, the moth priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it.
God, you are...
You want to find
stubborn.
him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Well,
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
where would they... Do you have any ideas?
Well, back before the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Oh, right, she's, what do you know about the Elder Scrolls?
As much as anyone. Not a lot. You'd figure a couple hundred years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something.
What kind of... Get out of here. I guess we'll have to keep looking for that moth priest then.
I guess so.
Were you always a vampire?
That's a long story.
I want to hear it.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do Do you know where vampirism came from?
More like ball.
Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal.
Lame ball.
She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
How did you actually become a vampire then?
The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord.
How has it affected your family?
Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole.
You ever think about curing yourself?
A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift, especially after what I did to get it. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive. I won't give this up.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew.
And
no one believed me.
Yes, Isran, you have a very impressive voice. It carries very well, and it commands presence. Goodbye. Alright, so... Oh. Let's go talk to some old friends. Ah, Volendrung. I wish we could see... I think I've said that already, but I wish we could see the Dwemer version of what Volendrung looked like before. Unless maybe the Dwemer got it from Malakath. No, but Dwemer don't deal with Daedric or Aedric entities.
What are you looking at?
Or they didn't. Moth Priest.
A moth priest? What in Oblivion do you need a moth priest for?
My business is my own. Just tell me what I need to know.
Fine. No need to get your britches in a
Nice
twist.
dagger.
The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The moth priests make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a moth priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that. He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him
Oh,
there.
right. We have to
This
like...
must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Yeah?
Thanks, I was gonna say that. Alright, to Dragonbridge. I think this is one of those, like, you gotta go and ask, and then they tell you go here, and then they... Can I go to Dragonbridge? Hey, game, you gonna let me go to Dragonbridge? Oh. Weird. But don't worry, this game is going to get released with no updates or any kind of patches. As a commercial $60 game, I'm sure. May even be $70 if it's considered modern
It's so
enough.
bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Hey, you're the one who wants to be a vampire. Wait, why is my... Oh, I guess just ask people and...
Is it true what they say? There was a dragon held captive in Whiterun, and you released it? By the gods. Man, why?
Man, why?
So that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south, across the Dragon Bridge.
Oh, thank you.
I'll take my leave then.
Whee. Okay, so we just follow the road. Probably look for a wrecked carriage. We found a wrecked carriage. Ooh, and a lot of blood. Oh, this is just... Yeah, you go blind and you might go crazy if you read too much Elder Scrolls. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to Forebear's holdout for safekeeping until I can break his will. That was another carriage. What happened to these people? They're not related to the attack. Oh, I guess you're supposed to follow the blood trail. So messy. Are you attacking? Are you chill?
Who's there?
Oh, hello, vampires. Wow, Serana totally destroyed that first one.
That'll teach you.
Did she just revive? No. Okay, dragon's gone. Nope, dragon's not gone. What are we doing here, buddy? You going? You coming? You leaving now?
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Too bad sunscreen hasn't been invented in the other... What is this dragon doing? Get out of here. Okay, Forebear's hideout. Well, I guess we're gonna go rescue a Moth Priest in the next episode. So, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.